So Jidion just deleted every single one of his videos off his YouTube channel, and you're not gonna believe why. So if you haven't been keeping up with Jidion, the YouTuber, this week he uploaded a video pretty much talking about the future of his channel and to address why he actually deleted every single one of his old YouTube videos, every prank video, all of his troll videos that pretty much got him to where he is today. And Jidion is a massive YouTuber. I mean, he has 8 million subscribers, so I'm definitely curious to see if his audience is going to stick around throughout this change. But pretty much the reason why Jidion decided to delete all of his prank videos and go a completely separate direction is because he's pretty much turned to God. He deleted all of his prank videos and pretty much, he picked up a Bible and went full on Christian. You know what? As much as I don't agree with him completely deleting his YouTube channel, he actually makes a lot of great points in his video talking about why he deleted all of his videos. One of the reasons he mentions in his video that he deleted almost all of his prank videos is because one of his prank videos where he actually snuck into like some big company and got past security actually ended up costing 3 security guards their jobs. So they actually got fired for letting Jidion so he could play like this prank. And so honestly, I completely understand why that would make, a YouTuber pretty much reevaluate their lives, because for the most part, most of his pranks are pretty harmless. They're kind of just bugging with people. I'm sure most of you guys have probably seen the Jidion video where he went to an NBA game and he got like his hair cut. These are completely harmless pranks. But when he started doing pranks that, started costing people, their jobs and their livelihoods, it really started messing with people's actual lives. I completely understand why he might want to turn away from this road. And you know what? Honestly, if this is what makes him happy, then, Jidion. If this is the path that he sees forward, as much as I'm definitely going to miss his old content, and that's one of the reasons I subscribed to him in the first place, I am curious to see what he does moving forward. And I understand not everyone likes religion out there, but you know what? If this is giving him purpose, then you know what? Good for him, honestly. But let's take a look at the video where he announced that.
Scourge the earth of all Jidion content. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be mad, bro. I mean, my DMs were, I had a lot of mean comments in my DMs about me just saying how I'm stopping making content. So the fact that I took away the content, I can only imagine how mad a lot of you guys would be.
I completely understand why his audience would be upset with this. Honestly, I was kind of upset with it in the first place too. If this is what makes him happy, all good for him, but I really did like his old content. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel, you have nothing to lose. And I honestly wish he would have left up a lot of his videos that were pretty harmless, because a lot of his prank videos and just his normal videos didn't really hurt anyone in the first place, and they were kind of just him trolling and that kind of thing. And so there's plenty of videos that didn't affect anyone negatively that I definitely think he could have left up on his YouTube channel.
So why did I delete all of my prank videos? Well, let's look up the definition of the word prank, and then let's hop into the scriptures and see what God thinks about pranks. Because he actually did say some things about there. I didn't even know about them. Brother Josh showed me, but God did say some things about pranks. So this is from collinsdictionary.com. Prank, a noun, a mischievous trick or joke, especially one in which something is done rather than said. If you do a trick on somebody, you have to deceive them. And we all know who is the master and the king of deception. That's Satan himself. So every time that I'm doing a prank or doing a prank on a person, I am literally practicing what the master prankster himself, Satan, did. Like a madman who throws flaming darts and deadly arrows, so is the person who deceives his neighbor and says, I was only joking. So Solomon is comparing playing practical jokes on people in the name of good fun as a madman shooting flaming arrows in the air. So basically he's saying a person that goes around pranking people is the same type of energy of a madman just going around killing.
I'm not insanely religious. However, I definitely think this is a bit of an overstatement. Like, I'm not here to debate religion or anything like that. I'm just talking about YouTube news. However, I definitely don't see the parallels between, you know, going around pranking people, you know, doing harmless little jokes against people and actual murdering people. You know, I definitely think that's a bit of a stretch. But yeah, I definitely understand why he might have a problem with some of the pranks he pulled. Like, most of them were pretty harmless, like the NBA ones. However, there were definitely a couple of them where the joke was pretty much just him messing with people and making people upset, and I can definitely understand why he might have a problem with that. He's like deceiving people for, you know, YouTube ad revenue. I can definitely understand why that might not feel right. And his audience is mostly like young people, so I'm not sure they'll completely understand what he's talking about. You know, there are a bunch of like young and impressionable, mostly kids, I'm thinking, are watching his content. So I definitely don't think they're going to be understanding what he's saying. But you know what? His like to dislike ratio on that video is honestly pretty good. So I guess most people are understanding where he's coming from in that. And I can understand why Jidion wants to change, you know, him influencing his young audience to do this kind of thing. Like, his entertaining videos have, you know, went super viral. Like the NBA pranks, they were getting like tens of millions of views. And you know what? That obviously encourages other people to do the same things. And there was obviously a lot of bad cases around people, you know, pulling practical jokes or trolling people in public and them actually getting hurt or hurting other people. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that one YouTube guy that went into a mall and started messing with people, and he actually ended up getting shot, and I guess there were no charges like laid against the guy who shot him. I'm not exactly sure if that's been updated or not. Don't, you know, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, this kind of behavior, you know, messing with people for, you know, internet videos, I can definitely understand why that's not something Jidion wants to encourage moving forward to his young, impressionable audience.
And when you look at my content, bro, it's really not far off. I mean, I did a lot of crazy stuff in my videos, but the one thing I think that haunts me the most is one of my most popular pranks was whenever I snuck into the Gatorade HQ and I deceived the security guards and lied and said that I was working there and that I was part of the commercial team. And I got the prank done, got millions of views off of it, so many people giving me props. But what a lot of you guys don't know is 3 people lost their jobs because of me. Because I lied and was saying that I worked there, I got 3 security officers fired that had been working there for years. All because I wanted to play a practical joke. All because I wanted to entertain you guys. And that's evil. That truly is evil. And to those people that I got fired, I'm sorry.
I'm happy that Jidion is addressing the people he's actually hurt with, you know, his prank videos. Like, again, I think the majority of his videos were pretty much completely harmless. But yeah, it really does suck to get fired at that level. Apparently, those security jobs that he accidentally got fired were there for like years and years. And to see them get canned for, you know, a YouTuber trying to make a prank video, that definitely really sucks. And I'm glad that he addressed that, you know, because honestly, I didn't even know about this situation until he just talked about it. I think there's a lot of good prank videos on YouTube, but I definitely think a lot of them unfortunately cross the line. You know, the best way to go about it is to not mess with people, you know, not try to rile them up. There is actually a lot of funny things that these prank channels could be doing without messing with people. And I'm sure most people are, you know, these minimum wage employees that are working like paycheck to paycheck, don't want to be messed with. They just want to, you know, go about their job and then go home at the end of the day and not have to think about it. And so if you can do a prank and make it into a YouTube video where you're not bothering people, by all means go for it. But honestly, I'm really curious to see how much of his audience actually sticks around for, you know, what Jidion has planned next. But that's just my thoughts on the situation. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The other day we made a video about Colleen Bandager, the YouTuber who released the worst apology video ever, has finally come back to YouTube. This video is insane. Click here to watch it now.